The Rich Communication Services Program is a GSM Association program for the creation of interoperator communication services based on IP Multimedia Subsystem. It is marketed by the GSMA under the brand name joyn. Key features of RCS include enhanced phonebook, service capabilities and enhanced contacts information such as presence and service discovery. Enhanced messaging enables a large variety of messaging options including chat, emoticons, location share and file sharing. Enriched calls enables multimedia content sharing during a voice call, video call and screen sharing. History. The Rich Communication Suite Industry Initiative was formed by a group of leading industry players in 2007. In February 2008 the GSMA officially became the Project Home unregistered trademark of RCS and an RCS steering committee was established by the organization. The scope of the RCS steering committee unregistered trademark's work was to entail the definition, testing and integration of the diverse services in the application suite known as RCS. Some 3 years later, the RCS project released a new specification RCSE, which included various iterations of the original RCS specifications. The GSMA program is now called Rich Communication Services. RCS Specifications. RCS takes on board different services defined by for example 3GPP and Open Mobile Alliance and combines them with the enhanced phone book. This allows the service capabilities as well as presence information of the different recipients to be shown in the terminal phone book application. RCS reuses the capabilities of 3GPP specified IMS core system as the underlying service platform taking care of issues such as authentication, authorization, registration, charging and routing. 5 releases of the RCS specifications have been made to date. Each release expanded the scope of its predecessor. Release 1 offered the first definitions for the enrichment of voice and chat with content sharing, driven from an RCS enhanced address book. Release 2 added broadband access to RCS features, enhancing the messaging and enabling sharing of files. Release 3 focused on the broadband device as a primary device. Release 4 included support for LTE. Release 5, the most recent release, global interoperability is a key aspect of these specifications. The following standardized services are a part of the specifications of RCS: standalone messaging, one-to-one chat, group chat, file transfer, content sharing, social presence information, IP voice call, best effort video call, geolocation exchange, network-based blacklist, capability exchange based on presence or SIP options. Joyn specifications. The GSMA has defined a series of joyn specifications that define specific implementations of the underlying RCS specifications. The RCS specifications often define a number of options for implementing individual communications features, resulting in challenges in delivering interoperable services between carriers. The joyn specifications aim to define a more specific implementation that promotes standardization and simplify interconnection between carriers. At this time there are 2 major relevant releases, joyn hotfixes, based upon the RCS 1.2.2 specification. This includes one-one chat, group chat, MSRP file sharing and video sharing. Services based upon this specification are live in Spain, France and Germany. Joyn Blackbird Drop 1, based upon the RCS 5.1 specification, this extends the joyn hotfixes service to include HTTP file sharing, location sharing, group file sharing, and other capabilities such as group chat store and forward. Joyn Blackbird Drop 1 is backward compatible with joyn hotfixes. Vodafone Spain's network is accredited for joyn Blackbird Drop 1, and Telefacube Nica and Orange Spain have also been involved in interoperability testing with vendors of joyn Blackbird Drop 1 clients. A number of client vendors are accredited to joyn Blackbird Drop 1. 2 or more future releases are planned, joyn Blackbird Drop 2, also based upon the RCS 5.1 specification. This will primarily add IP voice and video calling. The test cases for joyn Blackbird Drop 2 have yet to be released by the GSMA. Joyn Crane, this specification has yet to be released. Status: according to GSMA Prairie, rich communication services carriers from around the globe supporting the RCS standard include AT&T, Bell Mobility, Bharti Airtel, Deutsche Telekom, KPN, KT Corporation, LGU+, Orange, Rasom Telecom, Rogers Communications, SFR, SK Telecom, Telecom Italia, Telefacube Nica, Telesonera, Telus, Verizon and Vodafone. There is however very little evidence in the field that RCS has wide uptake in the market. RCS launches. GSMA Rcs Accreditation. The RCS intrapan testing accreditation process was started by the GSMA in order to improve the quality of testing, increase transparency, drive scale, minimize complexity and accelerate time to market of joyn services. Companies need to undertake the IoT process from the GSMA to apply for a license to use the service mark joyn. Accredited means that the device, client or network has undertaken a series of test cases in a specific set of conditions, provided test results and traces that have been analyzed by the GSMA RCS IoT team and any IoT issues arising resolved with a submitter. Accreditation Ready is the designation awarded to a hosted RCS service that has undertaken the same series of test cases as mobile network operator, provided test results and traces that have been analyzed by the GSMA RCS IoT team and any IoT issues arising resolved with a submitter. This designation is used to allow operators to identify hosted solutions that will allow them to become accredited rapidly. References. External links: GSMA RCS,